What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. We're back on Zoom, blood. You understand? Because obviously, man had to cross the pond. You get me? I had enough of them Yanks. I had enough of the garbage and the laundry. I had enough of that, blood. You get me? I want my rubbish and I want my washing. You get me? So we had to catch a flight, blood, over the pond. But obviously, you lot already know things still have to run. Things still will run. You get me? Back again with Troopz, blood. Presented by good old HEINEKEN, fam. You understand? Episode. Oh, shit. Now it is one of them ones where I'm like, oh.
79?
Is it 79?
79, maybe?
Jets?
79 it is.
Bow! Episode 79, blood. Back again with Troopz, blood. You don't already know. Back again is being brought to you this week by HEINEKEN. Now, everybody already knows in the summer, you've been glued to your TV. Where have you been watching Euros? Behind the TV, in front of the TV, behind a tree, barbecue settings, all of that, blood. You get me? Summer of love and all that. You do what you want, fiddle. You get me? Shout out Cartel. He could be coming home, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Free him up.
But, you get me, sir? But, you need that HEINEKEN in your life, blood, to keep you company, fam. You understand? You need it, fam. You understand? And we still have the premium malt with the famous A yeast, blood. You understand? That famous A yeast, fam. You get me? So you lot already know, grab your 6-pack from your local retailer. You can get one delivered to the crib, but please make sure you're 21 and over. And obviously, this is going out to Arsenal fans, blood. Please drink responsibly, blood. You get me? It's going to be a long season. So please drink responsibly, blood. You get me? Let's get into this one, blood. You understand? We got Goonie, Zar, my brothers, live from NYC, Jet Ski on the buttons, Josh in the corner. But we also have a guest on this week, blood. Obviously, we're playing the scum. You get me? It's only right. In my opinion, you get me? I'm not throwing shots at no one. You get me? In my opinion, it's only right I get the big Chelsea man on the show. You get me? Man like Ethiopian Carlton Banks. You understand? He's back again, blood. You get me? He's come with chest, blood. You understand? I don't blame him as well, blood, to be honest, fam. You get me, people? But big up Lewis, blood. What are you telling me, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. European champions in the building, ready to represent.
Salute
We out here.
that,
What's
brother.
everyone
21 salute, blood.
He's
Come
been
on,
saying
fam.
this
Come
for the
on,
past
let's
Lord
go,
knows
bro.
how long. Let's
And
move
keep
on,
saying
man.
it, bro. Keep saying it. Keep flagging it, my
We
bro. Come
know
on.
we are happy to be on here. Yeah, again. Big up yourself, Troopz, as well. Great to chat again. Big up Zar, Goonie, all the guys watching. And yeah, let's get into this. It's another London derby. Like, I got a smile on my face and everything. Obviously, it's not too bright because we still lost our last 3 games in a row to you guys, and Arteta could make it 4 in a row. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to speak into existence. But no reason not to be confident. And for you guys as well, I can't lie, it's peak for you guys this season. It is peak.
So, how you feeling going into this one, bro?
Bro, it's just one of those days that I just am praying doesn't come, but is going to come. It's just, I just wanted to come, and I wish I could just skip over the day, but unfortunately, I can't. But I don't feel good, Troopz. I don't think any Arsenal fan in their right mind, no matter what history says, I mean, we're good at beating Chelsea recently, you shouldn't be feeling good as an Arsenal fan.
Goonie, as a Chelsea man,
I ain't even feeling
you
to
feeling?
lie to any single person for a single second. I reckon we are going to smoke you this Sunday, bro. And I'm saying that with chest, mate. Yeah? You're facing a Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea, champions of Europe, with Lukaku up front. Yeah? Address the problem that we've had all these past seasons of not having a striker. And we've got a world-class finisher there. And the way your defense was looking, if Ben White even tries to show up and Mark Lukaku, God help him, he's going to get draped everywhere, blood. So good luck. Good luck.
now he touched on it. Lukaku will be fit and available for the game. He's been given the number 9 shirt. The number 9 shirt that Tammy Abraham had in his possession. Obviously, Tammy Abraham has now moved on to Roma. What's your thoughts on that one, Lewis, brother? You happy with that? For me, I personally say it's fucking amazing business, but I mean, to get 34 million for a giraffe, blood, it's good business, blood.
A giraffe? Like, who you dressed as a giraffe?
Abraham, blood, the man there, giraffe, blood. Look at Zar, blood.
Tammy Abraham, but I swear you guys wanted him. Not you guys.
I didn't want him, blood. I didn't want it, blood. Yeah, let me get that in, bro. There's a lot of man that I didn't want, blood. That I'm just getting thrown at me, blood, right now. You understand? So don't worry, blood. We're going to get into it, blood. Yeah, trust me, dog.
Oh yeah.
I got a big dirty stinking list, blood.
3 goals in 3 games at the Emirates. I can't lie. Tammy Abraham would be a great shout for you guys. But we have addressed him correctly. We got a good amount of cash for him too. And we got my boy R9 at the bridge. Like, big up everyone and everything. But like, I'm only addressing this guy as R9 because the boot fits and he's going to show it in the Premier League this season. I am ready. For the first time in years, we have an actual bagsman at the club. None of this Morata, as much as I love Werner, his name's getting dashed in there as well. These men that can only run in behind defenses and still struggle to put the ball in the back of the net after that. You've got a guy who's clinical. We've got a guy who puts the ball in the back of the net. We've got a guy who's physical, has the entire build of a Chelsea striker. Like, you look at what our best strikers are. You think of Didier Drogba. You think of Diego Costa. And Romelu Lukaku is in the same build as them. If anything, everyone's talking about him like he's Didier Drogba regen. Like, we still have to wait and see. But his first game comes at his best hunting ground.
Jimmy Floyd.
Yeah, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was kind of similar, but like he was a bit smaller as well. He fits the mold too. Good
He was
Johnson
shorter, but he had the stature. You get me? I remember Hasselbank, he could hold off a man. He was very... You understand? He was a wham brother, blood. Pause.
We had him. We had Good Johnson as well. Great centre forward as well back in the day. Cool, those are the sorts of players that we need. Not these Moratas, these Werners, these Fernando Torreses who just... They didn't fit the mold of a Chelsea striker. And that's why we're confident. It's the first time it's the most confident I've seen Chelsea fans since 2014 when we got Diego Costa into the club. And Romelu Lukaku, he's got big shoes to fill. I can't lie, because everyone's talking about how he was brought in initially to replace Didier Drogba in 2011. But the mentality and the confidence that this guy has shown just off the press conferences and the way that he speaks, I am excited for Romelu Lukaku. My only question is whether he starts this game or not, because he did have to quarantine until Tuesday. And I'm not really sure how he's fully integrated into Tuchel's side yet. So we may see him come off the bench. But off the bench is still a problem in itself, because then you have a fresh Romelu Lukaku coming after your defenses. And this is Didier Drogba's famous hunting ground, the Emirates. If he wants to live up to Didier Drogba's shoes, he has to perform from match day 1 at the Emirates. So I'm excited. I'm anticipating it. But it's going to be a big season for us, man. This was the signing that propelled us to title contenders. If it weren't for him, it was another top 4 race for us. Now we have a bagsman, and I'm confident that he's going to be bagging goals. So I'm just ready for the season.
Goonie, you was a big Abraham guy. You understand? You was a bit like his gal on social media. You get me?
No, don't do that. Nah, don't. No. You ain't going to throw that at me.
So, like, no. It's honest, blood. You get me? You was a big defender. You understand? You was there like his gal. You was there like Thiago Silva's gal. You get me? You was doing your thing. You understand? So how do you feel about Abraham going? And basically, like, it looks like if you took your hat off, I'm sure we have Lukaku on the show right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen, bro. Don't do me dirty like that. Lukaku would wish to look like me. You get me?
Bro. There's nothing dirty about that.
Lukaku wish he could look like me, blood. I'm telling you.
I just speak facts, blood.
He wish he could look like me. But listen, yeah, my thing with Tammy is this, yeah. He's an academy boy, so obviously I'm going to give him the respect that he was due. And while he's a Chelsea player, I'm going to try not to really throw shade at one of my own. You see what I'm saying? So anytime Tammy did well, yeah, of course I'd back him. I'm happy that he got goals for us. But he wasn't really the level of striker that we needed at Chelsea, to be honest with you. He was not that striker that was going to go on and help us win titles, help us win Champions Leagues or whatever. We needed a main focal point. Tammy wasn't happy to stay to be, quote unquote, second choice. So I think it's a good move for him, going over abroad to Roma, playing under Mourinho. Who knows, it could be a good move for him. Maybe he comes back stronger to the Premier League one day.
Do you think he could come back like a Lukaku? Because you've seen Lukaku go out there and get me, he had a lot of weight on him. You get me? His face looked a bit different as well. Now he's come back. He looks like he hasn't even just lost weight. His face looks healthier. You understand? Like that Italian life has really benefited him. Like they say that the Italians live long because of the olive oil and what they eat out there. Do you think that's benefited Lukaku? Do you think that will have the same impact on Tammy Abraham? And with him going to Mourinho, we know how well Mourinho does with strikers. Is he going to turn Abraham into a beast where he gets pulled back to the Premier League? Maybe another team goes for him. Maybe Chelsea go back in for him.
Well, a lot of that comes down to as well Tammy's mentality, because obviously to be in the optimal shape that you can be in, it all comes from up here as well. It doesn't really necessarily concern your surroundings all the time. So if he can keep his head on the straight and narrow, be disciplined with his training, and just consistently try to improve, I'm sure that Mourinho will obviously add more to his game. And I do believe, Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong, that there is a buyback clause there, or a first refusal option or something. Is that right, Lewis?
Yeah, after 2 seasons it activates.
It's like 80, right?
I think it's 80.
80, yeah, I saw 80.
It's about 65 million pounds for him.
Yeah, I saw 80 million euros.
Right, so the room for him to come back is there. Obviously, he's got to improve to reach that level to become that 60 to 80 million, whatever the transfer fee or the release clause is. He's still got a lot of work to do to get there. But can he do it? Can he learn in Syria? I think he can. I think he can become stronger, come back to the league. Will it be Chelsea? Maybe. Will it be another team? I don't know. It just remains to be seen, bro.
Yeah, I want to add to that as well and say, like, for me, Tammy Abraham was always a late bloomer. So when people were getting him at this sort of age, I get it because he wears the number 9. He was our main striker in 1920. People don't really see him as a younger player anymore, but he did get forced into that position. And, I mean, he showed with the numbers, but, like, the numbers were also a bit of a myth as well. For me, Tammy Abraham was very raw as a striker, did struggle in the air, and he needed a lot more weight behind him too. But I feel like takes him a year or 2 more to fill himself out a bit more, because I feel like physically he grows a lot slower than people expect him to be. People expect him to be at the top at the age of 22 or 23. I expect him to start balling out at the age of 26, maybe 25, more 27, somewhere around that age. That's why even when you guys were interested in him at Arsenal, I thought, like, as much as people would take the mick about it, Tammy Abraham would be a great long-term project for you guys. And I think so. Within 2 or 3 seasons, he'd be one of the best strikers in the league. That's why I personally didn't want Tammy Abraham going to Arsenal. He's Arsenal fan, born and bred. I know he's going to put 110% into succeeding there. And also know if he succeeds at Arsenal, he's going to be ripping our net every single time he plays us, just because of the way he got disrespected while he was here anyway. But for me, Tammy Abraham, he's going to go to Italy. He's going to become a smarter player. He's going to become a stronger player. And if you feed him, he does score goals. So I think the route's there for him to go to the top. If he comes back to Chelsea, I mean, I doubt he comes back to Chelsea anyway, because Lukaku's talking about retiring here, and I think he's going to be a top striker for us for at least the next 5 years. So I think Tammy Abraham to Chelsea is officially done now. But all the best in the future, and I think this guy's going to succeed in Italy, and I think he's going to be one of the best strikers in that division in a few years.
Speaking of disrespect, you had an open training session at your club, and there was a young man going around and asking fans questions. Yeah, sip your fucking beer, blood. And a young man was asked a question, and he jumped on the mic, and he let it be known. I think they heard him all the way in Germany, let alone the other side of the pitch, mate. Get Werner out of my club. And then Karen jumped to his defense, blood. Karen came out of nowhere like an RKO, blood. It was it was a mess, blood, yeah? It was an absolute mess. I wouldn't even see that happen at the Emirates, bro. With the position we are in, I wouldn't even see that.
You sure about that?
I'm sure, bro. Like,
you sure this season, if you had an open training session at the Emirates and someone walked around with an open mic, no one would say get Arteta out the club or get
Troopz,
Willian out the club or anything like that.
Brother, a man like Bellerin and that.
Willian,
there we go.
It's weird, bro. You get me? Like, Arsenal fans are weird, blood. They're very loud on Twitter, and then when it comes to in person, they're quiet, blood. Do you understand? We've seen how shit goes. You get me? There's only a certain amount of people that will actually say, yo, red tear. You get me? That's why I say that. You lot are more forward. You lot are a bit more brazy. You get me? How do you feel like? What's your opinion on that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does Werner feel? Like, Werner put out a tweet saying, "Oh, I want to thank all the supporters for all the love I received at the training day." He definitely heard it, blood. Do you understand? Like, I think it was wrong as well, bro. You get me? I'm not gonna lie, blood. I think it was wrong, fam. You get me? I don't think he is dead, yeah. But in my opinion, like, but I don't think he deserved that, blood. You get me? It's if it was like Bellerin or Willian, Xhaka, I get it. You get me? I get it, blood. Innit? Like, you're frustrated. These men are dog shit. With Werner, yeah, he's dog shit, but he was still part of the team that won you the Champions League, blood, and you just won the Super Cup. You get me? So, what's your thoughts on that fan, blood? I mean, I saw memes that I saw the Mourinho memes of when he was chilling outside Madrid, and they were like Chelsea fans waiting for the Werner out guy to come out Stamford Bridge, blood. You understand, lad? I heard he got chased down.
He got chased out.
I was just gonna say, I heard he got chased down King's Road. You understand? Because
jump into a taxi and everything. It was peak for him.
Is that true? Is that true?
It's true. Someone recorded him in the taxi and everything.
Oh shit!
No, he deserved it though.
Yeah,
I've always said,
Dickhead,
voice your criticisms outside the ground and everything.
Trust
Maybe if you're losing and it's late in the game and you're frustrated, I allow it as well. But when you go into the ground, you drop your agendas at the door and everything like that. When you go in, you just go there to support the team. Like, there's players at Chelsea that I can't stand to watch play. But if I go into a game and I see they're in the starting lineup, I'm going to hold it all back for 90 minutes. I'm going to say, cool, fresh slate, let me see what you got for me in 90 minutes. If you show me why I don't rate you, then cool, I'm going to talk about it on my fan cam after the game. But that's it. That's after the game. During the match, I'm supportive. This one as well, because there's such a small amount of fans in there. And he had a mic and everything. Of course he heard. Thomas Tuchel was like, he had one of those little smiles when he heard it as well. Like, yeah, he heard what he said, but he's not taking it into account and everything like that. But we know Timo Werner's a confident striker. So why are we dashing his confidence days before our second league game of the season? Like, I get Timo Werner's a terrible finisher. He's so bad at finishing. I can't lie to you, man. I won't even try sugarcoat it like that. But as a player, even last season, he got, 27 goal contributions for us. Yeah, he misses a lot of chances, but at the very least, as a player, he doesn't just sit there and just wear a shirt for 90 minutes and do nothing on the pitch. His movement is ridiculous. He opens up so much space for other players around him. His link-up play is good. It's just his finishing that sucks. And I won't even say anything about it because his finishing is horrendous. I think even he knows it. His conversion rate's like 15% or something wild like that. But as a player, I mean, there's way worse players at Chelsea than Timo Werner. Like, come on, man. You could even look at the squad that we put out against Spurs last week. Look at the second half team that we put out. There's about 7-8 players in that team that's worse than Timo Werner could ever dream of being. But we're going against him when we know the problems that he's had, but we also know that this is his second season and he's finally going to be able to play in a system that suits him because he always plays at his best when he is a striker to feed off. Him and Lukaku have both been talking about how they both suit each other really well. And for me, this is also Werner's last chance. Because if he can't ball out with Lukaku next to him, then I wash my hands of him as well. He's done. He ain't going to get good in the Premier League. Just try and get profit wherever you can and just get rid. But we're very close to seeing Lukaku and Werner play together for the first time. And you're going to kill his confidence like that in a training session.
Ridiculous.
For what? You thought you were going to get applause or what? People were going to back you and cheer? No. It was stupidness. You're just killing a man's confidence for nothing. And if you want to go deeper into it, we always talk about how these guys everyone acts like football players aren't human and everything like that. If they play badly, we just roast them and everything like they're just collateral damage or some shit like that. Like you saying that while he's there, while you're meant to be a supporter, that could drain his confidence. And we haven't even seen the result of that yet because we haven't played you yet. But if Timo Werner was to drop a disaster class against you lot on Sunday, I wouldn't blame him. Unless the fans are chanting his name from first minute to last, I wouldn't blame him. Because for all he knows, the fans don't back him anymore. And he's literally just heard it be said to him. He's been literally put on the spotlight in front of everyone for nothing. It was a load of bullshit. That fan deserved to get chased out.
Goonie, did that fan infiltrate the fan base? Was he really a Chelsea fan? Or was he from the opposition? And he managed to get his hands on a ticket and he's trying to unsettle
Certainly
Chelsea
from the
ranks.
way he behaved, bro, he was moving like an imposter, fam. Because I don't know a single true Chelsea fan that's going to go in there and disrespect their player like that. And, like, to be honest with you, I'm not going to recycle a lot of what Lewis has just said because he's literally just taken 99.9% of the words out of my mouth. Although I will say one thing, though, yeah? If a professional player can let a comment like that drop their confidence to a point where they are rendered useless on the field, then I reckon that there's an issue with that player. Because as a professional football player, you should know part and parcel of your job is you're gonna get criticised, bro. You just gotta learn how to handle that that criticism and play the game.
But was it a bit of a different situation because it's a training session, it's your home fans, it's the first open training session since like Rona. You get me? You're not gonna go into that environment and expect to get that type of criticism.
No, of course
it's
not.
Like
Of
really,
course.
Champions
it's not
of
like
Europe.
a match environment.
Of course not. But then when Timo really if it affects him that much, right? Assuming it did, right? If he really sits down and he looks at what he's done this season, except from obviously the opportunities that he's missed, it's like Louis said, his goal contribution and everything else around him, except he can work on his touch a little bit better, and obviously he's finishing, but everything else he's doing it right. And you can't deny, and I've been saying this in previous streams before, Troopz, you know I've been saying this. He was a key factor as to why we did so well in Europe. He was.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did get a lot of assists. I mean, he even got the assist for the Super Cup goal.
Assist for the Super Cup goal. He scored against Real Madrid in the semi-final. And it was his run as well that opened up the space for Kai Havertz to make that run in the Champions League final. And that's why we always talk about his movement. His movement literally creates goals in itself. He doesn't stand there and hold a place. That's why I've said for years, like, he's not like Alvaro Morata. I don't listen to Werner and Morata comparisons because they're both completely different players when they played for us. Morata just stood there. He didn't do anything for 90 minutes. Maybe he'd make a run every now and then, so he'd be in position, but then he'd miss a chance. Other than that, he'd miss every 50-50. Sometimes he wouldn't even be bothered to fight for the ball in some cases. And he'd be standing around all game just doing nothing.
Hiding.
Even his link-up play dipped when he was with us, and that was meant to be one of his strengths. All he was good at was heading the ball from a certain Azpilicueta cross every now and then. Werner offers more to his game. It's just his finishing stinks. If his finishing improved, no one would say a word about Timo Werner. They probably think he's one of the best players in the league. The only reason why they don't, because his finishing stinks. That's the one aspect of his game that he needs to improve, but that's also the one everyone focuses at with him. And I don't blame people for doing that either. We brought in Timo Werner as a striker, then found out he weren't a striker. He's this weird little hybrid of a winger and an attacker. So we had to find a system that suits him best as well. Hopefully now Romelu Lukaku can get the best out of him, because Lukaku is a presence. He's going to have 2 or 3 players on him. And at the very least, that's going to give Werner that bit more space to be able to work with, because he's a player that likes to get in behind defenses. Even in low blocks, that might help us out. Same thing with Werner onto Lukaku. His movement will open up space for Lukaku as well. Whoever the opposition tries to focus on, they're just going to leave more space for the other. And that's why it's a perfect partnership for the pair of them. That's why I'm still reserving my judgment until I see Werner and Lukaku play together. If that don't work, then nothing's going to work with him, and we just cut our losses in the summer.
So all this talk about Werner and Lukaku, what 11 would you lot go with on Sunday? Goonie, let me get yours first.
I would go for obviously
11 as well, yeah, not 12.
Yeah, I know. Last time, yeah.
He gave 12.
I gave 12 last time by mistake.
This motherfucker gave 12, blood.
Yeah. So obviously, Mendy in goal. I'd actually stick with the back 3 that we've been playing, to be honest with you.
Chalobah stays in.
Yeah, Chalobah stays in. Christensen.
I mean, he has played at the Emirates before. He played in the pre-season game.
Yeah.
So he knows he knows the surroundings as well. So you get me.
He did. So and Christensen and Rudiger obviously supporting him in that 3. Wing backs, and it's not even a disrespect to Chilwell. Marcus Alonso has to start there for me. He's just, while he's on this kind of form, he's got to play. My right wing back, I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on with Reece James, but I'd like to see him start there. I would like to see him start against Arsenal. The pivot, it would be, if Kante's fit, Kante and Jorginho. If not, we go back to Kovacic and Jorginho. And then the front three, it would be for me. I'm still keeping Werner in there, Lukaku and Kai Havertz. That would be it for me.
Lou, what's your one, bro?
For me, obviously Mendy starts. Back three, I'd go for. I don't think Silva starts this game either. Potentially, I'm not too sure. I think I'd go personally, Christensen, Silva, and I'd go. Do you drop Rudiger? That's the thing.
I don't think so.
Actually, no. I would play Rudiger for this game. Like Chalobah had a great first game as well, but I also think Chalobah played because we were getting players up to full match fitness. So I think I'd go Rudiger, Silva, and Andreas Christensen as our back three. Right wing back, I agree with Gooney as well. I'd go for Reece James to start. I'd question his sharpness in this sort of game because it'd be his first start of the season. But you do have to put them in at some point. So for me, I'm putting Reece James in this one because we've got tougher games coming up as well. We've also got Liverpool, Spurs, Man City in the next month. So I'd rather he get matched sharp now. Same thing on the left side. I put Ben Chilwell in. I understand playing Alonso, but Alonso stinks, man. I can't lie. He's only good. If you play him against a low block and against a team that's not even going to try to attack you guys, then I play Marcus Alonso because you need more attacking players. And you can get the best out of him in that sort of game. Arsenal, I think, are going to come out and try to give us a game. So I see Alonso as a big point that they would expose if he plays. So I wouldn't want Alonso to start. I'd go for Ben Chilwell. In midfield, Jorginho definitely starts because you need a sitter and a presser. I'd go N'Golo Kante because even in pre-season, this guy looked like he didn't take a rest. He was spinning the hell out of that Tottenham midfield, and he only played one half against them. So I have no questions about whether he's going to be match sharp for this sort of game. So for me, it's Jorginho and Kante. Because again, Kovacic and Jorginho excellent against low blocks, but there's not really that much end product there. And I think N'Golo Kante is kind of the same sort of problem, but he has a slightly better final ball, and his breakup play is just ridiculous. He's one of the best in the world at it. So I'll go Kante, Jorginho. And up front, I want us to start Lukaku, even if he hasn't really fully understood Tuchel's style of play yet. I'd rather we give Lukaku a run out anyway, because we just need a striker. I don't want this to be another game where we just miss hella chances. My only question is, does Werner start? Kai Havertz starts next to him regardless. I just don't know whether I go for Mason Mount or I go for Timo Werner. I think, for me, I think Mason Mount would be better to start because Timo Werner, at the very least, you can bring him on against tired legs and then you can utilize his pace a little bit more in that situation. Whereas Mason Mount, I don't think he offers that much when he comes off the bench. Whereas I'm not saying anything against his ability. He'd still be class coming off the bench or starting. But I think Werner would have a much bigger impact off the bench as opposed to Mount off the bench. So I'd start Mount and I'd bring Timo Werner off the bench. So my front three would be Mount, Havertz and Romelu Lukaku up front.
I don't know, should I get your predictions now? Because me and Zar are going to get busy, bro. Nah, you know what? You lot can wait, man. Zar!
Troopz.
My brother.
A lot of shit is going on at Arsenal, bro.
It's time to get busy, bro. You get me? You, Lewis, Goonie, you lot might as well just take a seat and enjoy the ride, blood. Get your popcorn because shit's about to go mad, blood. You get me? So, Aaron Ramsdale's are 24 million. 6 million.
Could rise to 30.
If he gets into the first 11, 6 million. Depending on appearances, if we get into Europe, Odegaard is returning. I'm happy with that one. 30 million. I think that's a good price. I think that's a good deal. Happy with that one. But people say, yeah, Arteta hasn't been backed. Arteta hasn't got his team. He needs more time. Let me get into this now, yeah? He has made, yeah, when Ramsdale and Odegaard go through, yeah, Mikel Arteta has made
I'm scared of
13 signings.
Here we go. What's the total?
He has made 13 signings. So that's a starting 11 and 2 subs. Yeah. You need a 25-man squad. Yeah. So maybe he needs to buy 12 more players before we can say, okay, he's ready to go now. Yeah. As well as signing 13 players, which we'll get into the fees, who the players are. He gave Abba a new deal. Xhaka a new deal. Holding a new deal.
Yep.
Saka a new deal. Smith Rowe a new deal. Balogun a new deal. Tierney a new deal. Martinelli a new deal. That's 8 players. Yeah? Out of them 8 players, none of them have been signed. So we'll add that to the 13. So that's 20. Yeah? In 18 months. 20. Yeah? The Arteta signings. Cedric for free. Mari, £7.2 million loan fee. And then 4.5 million permanent fee. Willian de Pussio for free. Gabriel, 24 million. Renarson, 1.8 million. Ceballos on loan. Partey, 45 million. Matt Ryan, loan. Tavej, 7 mil. Lokonga, 15 mil. Ben White, 50 mil. Odegaard, 30 mil. Ramsdale, 24 mil. That's over 120 million. There is supposed to be a protest on Sunday at the Emirates Stadium before the game. It's a Cronky out protest. Nothing to do with Arteta. It's all Cronky's fault. Now, I am going to say something very controversial. I'm known for controversial shit, so people fucking expect it. Stan Kroenke is not the problem. Mikel Arteta is the problem. Stan Kroenke is clearly freeing up funds. Clearly, yeah? Whatever Arteta wants, he gets. The new deals. Aubameyang, £350,000 a week. Xhaka's getting a new deal. Holding got a new deal. Saka got a new improved deal. Smith Rowe's deal got improved. Balogun's got improved. Tierney's got improved after 2 years. Martinelli's got improved. So the money is coming in. Yes, he's only spent 15 million of his own money, but this year we spent 110 net. Net spend this year. Yeah. So you understand? Unai Emery did not get this back in. Yeah. Unai Emery did not have this chance. Yeah. Unai Emery did not have this shield put around him. Yeah. Stan Kroenke is not the problem. Mikel Arteta is the problem. We have the money. This dickhead, this fraud, this clown just don't know how to spend it. He don't know how to spend it. He's at the club drawing all the dead things. There's bare boom things. Beautiful. Extravagant. Swaggy. You know what I'm saying? The hair's on point. Nails, toes, done. You understand? Makeup on point. We're going in there coming up with Susan Boyle.
Overpaying for the ratchet things.
Are we taking the piss? I'm not hearing this. Kroenke. I'm not hearing it no more. Because Mikel Arteta has been backed. He's not good enough. He can't identify a proper player, blood. You're telling me, yeah? If Conte was in the club, if we sacked Arteta in the end of last season, yeah? We sacked Arteta at the end of last season, yeah? You tell me Conte comes in and gets this money, yeah? Gets this money.
Kind of money.
We are not going to be a better team. We are not going to be improved. We've spent all this money and we haven't even improved, blood. We haven't even improved, sir.
Yeah, it's peak.
What process am I supposed to trust, bro? Why is there this protection for Arteta? What's going to happen if we get battered on Sunday and then we go out to Man City, yeah? We go out to Man City and get battered again. What's going to happen then? We still gonna trust the process? When are we getting our first points? I looked at our run of games, yeah, because yesterday I did a live stream. Yeah, big up everyone that tuned into the live stream. It's been a long time since I've done one of them live streams. Yeah, a random live word on the corner, and I was looking at our fixtures, our run of fixtures. Yeah, where's this fucking Arsenal app? Did I delete it? No, I didn't. There it is.
Pete's in it.
I looked at our run of games, yeah, and our next time, for me, the first time we will put points on the board, yeah, the first time we will put points on the board is September the 11th, blood. RIP to all those that lost their life on September the 11th, blood. Yeah? Yesterday, when I said it, my head was gone. I didn't even clock September 11th. I'm just there saying September 11th. The season started on the 13th. We're going to get points on the 11th, blood. It's a whole month, blood.
That's a month from now.
That's how my head was gone, bro. It's sunk in now. Do you understand? Norwich, blood. Norwich, rude boy. Yeah?
I don't know, Troopz. I just don't know. Just to add on to another person that needs to take a lot of heat, and I know they adjusted the responsibilities and gave it to Arteta. They even changed Arteta's role, right? So he initially came in as a head coach and did the coaching thing only, and they loved this guy. Somehow they gave him extra responsibilities. He now pretty much has manager responsibilities. But the people that identify our scouting department, all of them fucking should get the hell out of here. They suck. Edu too. He's part of that. He's part of that crew too. That messes up and just gets the shitty ass signings. We're overpaying for dead things. The money is there, as you pointed out.
I mean, I don't blame Ben White for being bought for 50 million. I don't blame Ramsdale for being bought for 24 million, blood. I don't blame them. I blame the board, blood, because there are more important areas to address in this fucking team, and you're throwing away 50 million on Ben White. These fucking assholes, yeah, are telling me they're buying a ball-playing centre-back. We have a ball-playing centre-back in William Saliba, and you fucking loan him, blood, and then go spend 50 on one. Make it make sense, bro.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Make it make fucking sense, blood.
It doesn't at all.
Look at Chelsea. They got 34 million for Abraham.
Yeah.
30 million for Tomori. Look at this shit. We got 24 for Willock, blood. We sold Willock and gave Granit Xhaka a new deal. Let that sink in. Joe Willock was sent out on loan to prove what he can do. Yeah, and that's why you go out on loan.
And
Mason Mount went out on loan for Chelsea. He proved what he could do. He was given his chance at Chelsea, and he's kicked on, blood. He ain't looked back. Yeah? Joe Willock went out on loan to do his job. He did his fucking job. He came back in, was not given a chance. Arteta dashes him. Torreira, agent come out today and said Torreira said to Arteta, I want to play for Arsenal this year. Arteta said to Torreira, you're not in my plans, blood. Mikel Arteta pick Mohamed El fucking Neni over Torreira, blood. This is the process I'm supposed to trust. No. Are you fucking mad? Get this fucking fraud out my club, blood. Get him out. Now, blood. Yeah? Because we're going to lose on Sunday. And we're going to get battered on Sunday, blood. Yeah? They're saying Willian had corona. I don't wish that on no one, blood. I hope he gets better. They said Renarson has corona. I hope he gets better. Renarson's out for Sunday, blood. Willian could be there for Sunday. Fuck my life, bro. You understand? They've reported now that Abba has corona.
Yeah. Right? Why didn't they do it on Friday?
But no, they said Abba had corona. But now he's reported back negative. But you get me, Czar. If you know, blood, yeah? We'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Yep.
We'll leave it at that one, yeah?
Leave it at that.
These fucking fake journalists are out here.
Taking Barcelona.
Trying to drop exclusive. Exclusive what, blood?
Barcelona. The
I should be dropping the exclusives, blood, yeah? But I keep my mouth shut, blood, yeah? That's why me and Abba have that relationship, blood, yeah? If you know, you know, blood, yeah? Laka has come back negative as well, I think, blood. You get me? They're saying there's a chance
that
Abba and Laka could be involved on Sunday, blood. You get me? We need them involved on Sunday, blood. Yesterday on my live stream as well, I defended Aubameyang, blood. You get me? Because I've had enough of this treacherous bullshit, this slander. that he's receiving, blood. I've had enough of it, bro. That man is not finished. He's not washed. He's had enough. He's frustrated. Yeah? He's had enough, blood. He's not with it. Yeah? You understand? No one's pulling in the same direction, blood. There is unrest. Yeah?
Lost the dressing room?
Dressing room is gone. Mikel Arteta has lost the dressing room. Yeah? He's lost it, blood. You understand? It's a shambles now. It's going to get worse, blood.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse, bro. They need to sack him, blood. They need to sack him, bro. They need to sack this man now, blood. Because I've had enough, bro. I've had enough, blood. Yeah?
No,
I'm not going through it this season again.
It's just a shame that the fans get the worst end of the stick on things. But just to circle back on the Aubameyang the COVID stuff and all that, I hate the way the club handled that. The players were getting abused all week until they dropped this statement telling us that they had COVID. About Aubameyang's about to leave, Aubameyang that. Like, protect. You knew he had it. Just say it, announce it, so the guy doesn't fucking get dragged all over the internet for nothing.
I'm gonna be real with you now, yeah. Arsenal, they have people that watch social media. They watch AFTV, they watch me, they watch DT, they watch you, Wizzy, they watch all the, inverted commas, big hitters, yeah, to see what we're coming with, our angles, yeah. Nobody's defended Aubameyang. Nobody. I did the live stream last night and defended him. Today, they dropped that news. They see that I'm putting heat now. Because they watch our shit, bro. That's why they want nothing to do with me. Because they watch my shit. They see I don't fuck with them, bro. You understand? I don't care. Arsenal could offer me 10 million, bro. On my nan's grave, they could offer me 10 million. I'm not working with that club. Because I'm selling my soul. I can't be myself. I can't give honest opinions. Anybody who works for Arsenal Football Club cannot give honest opinions. Cannot give honest opinions. I remember when Poet was signed to them. We were getting battered by Barcelona. He started tweeting some wild shit. They messaged him, yo, take that down, da-da-da-da. Poet said, fuck off. What happened? They blacklisted Poet. They blacklisted me. You understand? Frimpong and Chunks can't say what they really want to say, blood.
Yeah.
Big up them man there, though. Yeah. Because I'm cool with them man there and I fuck with them man there, bro. But they can't really say what they want to say. I can say what I want to say, blood. I'm going to keep it that way, blood. And I still got the back, blood. Hamdulillah, fam. You understand? You fucking mad. Later, star.
But it's not looking good. I'm not looking forward to this weekend's game. And I'm not. I mean, we spent the money. We needed to spend the most. And also, people saying that Arsenal spent the most money. I mean, we're the team that had the most problems. So yes,
yeah, that's another one as well.
We needed to spend the most money.
Look at the joke, bro. Look at the fucking joke. We have spent the most money. Yeah. Have we improved, though?
No. That
Hand on your heart.
Nope.
Hand on your heart. Have we improved?
Nope. Not at all. Not a single bit.
129 million when the Odegaard and Ramsdale deals go through.
And we haven't improved.
We haven't improved, like. Haven't improved. Aaron Ramsdale as well, bro. You get me? Like, I've said it. I don't agree with the signing. I think it's a risky signing. You get me? He might come good in a couple years because of his age. He's only 23. He could come good. But you get me? I'm not going to troll him on his social media. I'm not going to hit up his comment section. I'm not that guy, blood. You get me? When he signs, you're going to have to support it. You get me? He's not Willian. I'm trying to make the Arsenal fans know he's not Willian. He could come good for us. He could benefit us in years to come. He's 23, still a young man. You understand? You know, goalkeepers peak between 28 and 32. That's when they're at their peak. We've getting them at 23 years old. You understand? So we're going to have to support him, people. You get me? Same with Odegaard. You might have preferred Maddison. Me and Zar, I've actually got the signing that I wanted. Yeah, I wanted Odegaard over Maddison. So I'm completely fine with Martin Odegaard, getting him a 30 million as well. For me, it's a steal. You understand? We're getting a leader, the Norway captain. You understand? You got a man like Haaland that listens to him. When he says, yo, go, Haaland goes, blood. Yeah. Do you understand? He has an influence on people, but I'm not saying that he can go now and say, yo, Haaland, come Arsenal. You get me? he ain't got that kind of influence.
I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be very nice, blood. You understand? Have a nice, big up my nigga food. You get me, blood? It would be very nice, blood. But You understand? Like for me, I think we're getting a good player, blood. You get me? I think he gets a lot of unwarranted stick, blood.
Again,
in my opinion, bro. You get me? He makes the team better, blood. You understand? Yeah, people were saying that he's gonna push Smith Rowe out of the 10 role. I don't want Smith Rowe in the 10 role right now, blood. You understand? For me, Odegaard is ahead of him. Odegaard is a better ball player midfielder than Smith Rowe, blood. For me, Odegaard can benefit Smith Rowe. You understand? For me, they can help each other, blood. You get me? Now, what I'd love to see is that I'm seeing rumours that Leon are willing to let Awar go for 25 million. If we went out and got Awar now, yeah, bro, in your 25 million, Leon want to cut ties, Awar wants out, 25 million, who wants him, bro? That's what they're saying. Who wants him 25 mil, bro? We need to go in there, blood. You understand? We need to go in there because if we get Awar, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Partey, Lokonga, then it feels looking, then you got Martinelli, Pepe, Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette, get them and they're firing again. You understand? Look out for a striker if we can get one in. You get me? Like,
but
come on, bro.
What infuriates me is we are not going to go in for that 25 and say dumb shit like it's too expensive. Then you look and see that we paid 25 for fucking Ramsdale. That's exactly how that's gonna transpire, and that's what infuriates me about the people.
But they said they got a £200 million war chest, yeah, and we've only spent 129, so there's 70 million left.
All right, so there you go. Arsenal board. Awar's available for 25. Let's see if they'll get it done. I'm not even confident.
If there's 70 million left, yeah, for me, because Ramsdale's in now, so the goalie's there, Ben White's in. Right back. For me, you have to get a right back. Yeah, for me, a right back is fucking vital. Yeah, vital. A right back, and I'd say get a Awar. Because if you get a Awar, there's no way Aubameyang and Lacazette ain't gonna start firing.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Would you get a striker?
Pardon?
Would you get a striker too, or?
It's 70 million. You want to get a good right back. So I'm looking at man like Max Aarons. I think you're going to have to go to Norwich with maybe 25 million to get him.
There you go and get
the
English premium.
You understand? Then you've got a 50 million left. If you're going to get a Awar for 25, you can't really get a top striker for 25 million, blood.
Yeah, you're right.
You get me? Like, you're going to get a man like, you get me? Like, I rate a man like Calvert-Lewin, but he's going to cost you 60 million, 70 million.
English tax.
You understand? We don't really have that. You get me? Like, they're saying, Haaland's fucking buyout clause next year is 68 million?
There it is. But you know he ain't coming. You know.
But look, like, if we sack Arteta, yeah. Listen, I'm on my sack manager vibe. You know what I'm on, Zarblood, yeah. If we sack Arteta, yeah, and get Antonio Conte, bro, you're telling me we can't climb that table, blood? If we sack him, yeah. So say we get Awar, Max Aarons, and then we got 25 million just sitting there in the back, yeah. We sack Arteta, we get Conte in and say, yo, this is your squad to go for this season, yeah. Get us into the Champions League somehow, or Europa League at least. Get us into Europe, blood, not the conference. Get us back into Europe, yeah? That's when, then you say next season, we give you a boom. Then you can go out on a war team. Yeah. You get me? Obviously, Real Madrid, come on, I know I'm chatting shit now, innit? I'm just trying it.
It's like, you know, everyone's in for Haaland.
I know everyone's going to be like, Troopz is high, look at this guy. This guy's deluded, talking about Haaland.
Yeah, that's why I left it alone. I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to comment on this one.
No. But this is the issue, yeah? This is the issue. Arsenal Football Club should be linked to the likes of Haaland. We should be speaking of these strikers when they're available. We're not a dickhead team. No, 1 minute. We're not a dickhead club. We're a dickhead team. Mm-hmm. We're not an idiot club. We don't know Tottenham, blood. No, I don't care, bro. We are being ruined by our manager. You understand? Yeah. We have been neglected by the owner for too long, which is why Kroenke will always be a pussy and a parasite. And I always want him out because he's neglected us.
We're in this situation because of him.
The way my dad has neglected, man. You get me? He's like my dad, bro. This left, man. Yo, do your thing, innit? Yeah, do your thing. I'm just there doing my thing. Me and my gang. Me and my mum and my nan. R.I.P. You get me? Literally, that's what he done, bro. You understand? He's a bummy dad, blood. He's a bummy dad. That's what Kroenke is, bro. He's a bummy dad. This nigga won't even buy nappies, blood. You won't even buy diapers, blood. As you say in Yankee land, blood.
Diapers.
You understand? This nigga's never bought formula milk in his life, bro. He's there, breast milk, tight motherfucker. This girl wants to go to sleep. He's dead for breast milk.
That's why you and Conte wouldn't really work out either.
I was gonna say,
Because you know what Conte's like. He's on it with the board as well. Every year he wants more money and he wants to get more assets.
Yeah,
and if he
it
doesn't
would've
get that, then he's not interested in the team for the next season. He'll probably just quit.
I know that's why he left Juve, but we have funds available, blood. We are giving Arteta the funds to go out and build his team. He's just building the wrong team, blood.
Yeah, and also a change in manager for the project would make, and especially if it shows signs. It would
bro,
affect
I'm
players.
telling you. Go on, sir.
No, sorry, I was just saying a change in manager for the project, and if the project actually shows signs, as you said, if he comes in and miraculously gets us maybe into Europa League, that's showing signs of progress. I mean, that attracts players. Players don't want to come because they can see Arsenal every day on national television doing joke things like we did against Brentford.
And the thing is that every year we're dropping further and further
and further down. It's just
players
getting worse and worse.
Look, I'm fucking sweating. That's how you know I'm going mad, blood. Players are seeing us go further and further back, and then they're like, "Yo, this ain't a project that's like they're not building." You understand? Like with Klopp, you get me? He signed Mane and Firmino with no Champions League football. He got Champions League football that season, and then he got Salah, and then he got Van Dijk, and then he got Alisson. Do you understand? When he signed Mane, Firmino, Wijnaldum, all them, man, that's when they were trying to get back into Champions League, but they was in the Europa League, so they was in Europe. You understand? You can attract. You get me?
Yeah.
You can't attract nothing when you're fucking 8th, blood. You're doing nothing, bro. It's not like with Chelsea when they finished 10th. You get me? Because players know, yo, Abramovich don't play. You know next year he's gonna be throwing it. Yo, buy this man, buy that man. Get this manager in. Scrap the whole thing and we go again. You understand? We don't have that, bro. You get me?
Nah.
Fucking bullshit,
fucking
blood.
Team, man.
But boy, who would you start on fucking on Sundays, blood?
Fuck, dude, I don't even know. Anyone we put out is just gonna be fucking jokes. But anyway, since I have to put out a fucking team, look at this guy smiling at me.
No, you're making me laugh with what you're saying.
I know that's the truth. That is the truth. We're a joke club. It's peak. We've got fucking. Have you seen how Lukaku's looking? It's like that's what we have to deal with on fucking Sunday. So anyone I put out, I have to put out someone. So I guess Leno and Gates, I guess, because we have no other keepers. Ramsdale. Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep Leno in there.
Ramsdale could be available, but Martin Odegaard will not be available because of
the visa,
status.
right? Yeah, the visa. He needs
he is double vaccine though. He's got double jabbed.
I saw he was at the training ground today. He was walking around and checking.
I posted that picture. Thing was at the training ground as well today. Ramsdale.
Yeah, I saw that too. So Leno and Gates, right back.
Hey, you see?
Right back, I'm gonna go Callum Chambers. He's more defensively solid. I feel like he
Look at this Lewis guy rubbing his hands. The fucking piece.
Lewis. I mean,
Three
Chambers.
right backs, and I know you don't rate any of them.
All three. That's what I'm saying. I went through the list. All three of them. I'm like, you know what? This one's useless. This one's useless. This one's useless. So you're picking the best out of the useless bunch.
Damned if you do. Damned if you do.
I'm fucked anyway. I put out Bellerin. I'm fucked anyway. I put out Cedric Suarez. I'm fucked anyway. So I mean, Chambers at least offers something physically. Defensively, he's a bit solid, so I'll pick him. Center backs, it's the same fucking thing. Gabriel isn't ready, so it's gonna be the same two clowns that just got torn apart by Brentford, and I just hope for some miraculous reason they just have the games of their lives. So Murray and White, left back Tierney. In mid,
you keep Murray in, you wouldn't bring in Holden.
What's Rob Holding gonna do with that back line? Rob Holding is not gonna change that back line.
Rob Holding's he probably do more than Murray, the mug.
He's not gonna change that back line. But I mean, it's Tierney on the left in central midfield. Partey isn't back yet, so Lokonga I guess keeps his spot with Granit Xhaka. I mean, we literally have no one. It's gonna have to be a similar team to the Brentford fucking team. In the number 10, I would go with Odegaard isn't ready too, visa issue, so I go with Smith Rowe in the 10, Saka on the right, Pepe on the left, and if Aubameyang is ready to go, he starts up front. If Aubameyang isn't ready to go, I would put Pepe. Hey, but even if I put Pepe up front,
What, Pepe falls 9?
yeah, Pepe up front and Martinelli in if Aubameyang isn't ready to go.
Leno in goal. I'd go to a back 5. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of Lukaku.
Yep.
I'm scared of Pulisic. I'm scared. I'm not scared of Werner, but I'm scared of what he could do to this fucking team because they're fucking dog shit, blood. But he's fucking he was having fun when we played in pre-season, blood. So I'm a bit nervous. So I go to a back 5. I'd play Leno in goal. The back 3 would be Holding, Ben White, Pablo Mari. Right wing back, Ainsley. Left wing back, Tierney. In the middle, Lokonga and Xhaka. And then the 3 up front. Smith Rowe in the 10. Oh, man. Smith Rowe.
Damn, you guys don't
Nope.
rate your team.
That's-
Nah, because I'm thinking, how do I play the 3?
Where's there a spot
Do
for
I
Saka
play the
there?
3 as a I gotta play as a flat, you know.
There's like a Saka. Is there no Saka?
Martinelli down the middle. I'm switching it. Martinelli down the middle. Pepe on the right, Smith Rowe on the left.
No Saka.
Saka's on the bench.
Oh wow, big call. That is a big call.
If Abba's fit, Abba goes in, Martinelli goes out. But that's how I'd start. Saka's the man, but I love Pepe, bro.
We need Saka. We need Saka.
I'd have him on the bench.
Yeah, no.
You get me?
I'm starting.
I think Man City's where I'd start him. Because you're going to need someone that can hold the ball and, you understand? Saka can kind of hold it and run with it. I don't know, man. Prediction, boys.
There we go. Am I starting?
Yeah.
Let them go first.
Okay.
I'm saying it straight. 3-0 Chelsea.
What?
3-0 Chelsea.
I don't think it'll be that bad. Lewis?
You know what? European champions, so I'm start moving with it. Yeah, I'm going to go with Goonie. 3-0 Chelsea. Let's run with it.
Don't know.
If we lose, we're getting bantered anyway, so
I don't care. I'm here for the ride, fam. It is what it is.
Damn right.
Do you guys want an honest answer or my heart?
Both.
My heart says 1-1 draw. Honest answer 4-1 Chelsea.
4-1.
Yep.
Baku settings, man.
Honest that's just me. I'm not. That's why I said you want an honest answer. If we're being
Hey, Goonie, I'm gonna punch you up when I'm back, you know. Blood.
It's not.
I'm gonna punch
Lewis,
you up, blood.
he said Baku settings and he made me laugh.
He said 4-1, man. It's a throwback.
Because I could butt this Haile Selassie looking motherfucker in this.
He's around the corner.
I could go to the game full time. Pussy on? Yo, what are you telling me? You understand?
If you win, I ain't gonna be around. I can't lie. I'm going home
You
straight.
better fucking run,
right.
blood.
I
understand?
We're not looking good at all. Our club is in shambles, and we're just meeting Chelsea on like a fucking morale high after getting their beast. So it's honestly not looking good for us.
I'm gonna say. My heart says 2-1 Arsenal. My head says 2-0 Chelsea. get me? That's what I honestly, yeah, man. I don't think it will be a beatdown. I think like,
Dude, Lukaku.
yeah, 2-0. I can't see a 3-0. I can see a 2-0.
Troopz, Lukaku?
Even Lukaku, blood. He's got to warm up. It's his first game. He's got to warm up. If we played them when we played Norwich, September 11th, that's when you could have saw Lukaku like,
Troopz with
like he'll still be on smoke, but he's got to warm up. Like when we buck City next week, we're in trouble because they're gonna be ready.
Yeah,
they're gonna be ready. They're gonna warm up this weekend, and then they're gonna slap man. Next week is where you can see a 3-0, 4-0, 4-1. Yeah. Next week where you can see that. Sunday, if we lose, 2-0. You get me? If we win, 2-1. They will score. You get me? They will score. With that fucking defense and Leno, they will definitely fucking score, mate. We're going to go through the fixtures real quickly for you people. Obviously, there are other fixtures this weekend. It's not just fucking Arsenal, Chelsea. I'm going to get the man them's opinions. The first game that kicks off the weekend, Liverpool versus Burnley, blood. Now, obviously, Burnley lost last weekend. I'm happy they did as well, because then Pussios booed the knee. Ben Mee came out today, and he was very critical of the people that booed the knee. He was very upset. The prison screw, Sean Dyche, came out as well, and he said that the applaud outweighed the boos. I kind of think it sounded 50-50. I'm not being biased. I honestly think it sounded 50-50. Liverpool had a great opening day. Salah scoring again. First player to score 5 opening days in a row. Games at Anfield, for me, it's Liverpool win, bro.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah,
I
straightforward.
say they win
Liverpool
3-1.
Easy, man.
But nothing else around that. Burnley could make it hard for them, but I expect Liverpool to break them down anyway. They make plenty of chances a game. It's just the same thing with us. Can they put it in the back of the net? And I expect them to do it. So yeah, Liverpool win.
3-1 Liverpool for me.
Yeah, 3-1. Burnley will get a goal in like a set piece or something, and that's really about it, blood.
Two teams that never got no points opening day season. Aston Villa taking on Newcastle at Villa Park. Obviously, Villa lost 3-2 away to Watford. Watford's first game back in the Premier League. Newcastle lost at home 4-2 to West Ham. I'm going to go Villa. Buendia. I think Bailey should be playing. Ings, Watkins, my boy McGinn. You know what I'm saying?
This one.
Man like Emmy, my goalkeeper. Emmy Martinez, my goalkeeper.
Not Leno.
You understand? Who?
Not Leno.
Who?
It's like, ooh. Yeah, I'm going draw. 1-1 draw in this one. I think Bailey came off the bench last weekend, and then the Joe going to Newcastle. I think this one will be 1-1.
I was gonna, man, Zara, you're agreeing with me today. I'm on 2-2, you know, because you know why I say that.
Get for a Desmond.
Yeah, do you know why I say that, bruv? Because you see, Callum Wilson, at the beginning of most season, he starts off well and then he gets an injury, bro. And he scored a goal last week. So if he starts off again, you never know, bro. That's why I say 2-2.
I could see a draw in this game as well, to be fair, but I just don't see Newcastle winning this game. For me, it's you either see a draw or I think it's more likely you see a Villa win as well. Like, obviously, they had a really tough start to the season against Watford. They shouldn't have gone 3-0 down at that point anyway, the squad that they have. But you know what? I'm going to go for a draw because I feel like with all the new additions that they've had, maybe they need a bit of time to gel together. So maybe the team on paper doesn't look as good as the team you see on the pitch. So I'm going to go for a draw in this game as well.
There's another London derby. Palace, who you man slapped. Taking on Brentford, who slapped us. Selhurst Park settings. Brentford chasing their second win. Back-to-back wins in the Premier League. Palace chasing their first points of the season. Patrick Vieira.
Oh.
Hey, Lewis, I got a bone to pick you as well, blood, yeah? Show Patrick Vieira respect, rude boy. Yeah? About you going down with the Arsenal, blood. Yeah? Behave your fucking self with them chants there, blood.
That
yeah?
is very likely,
that is a legend, yeah? That is a legend, blood. That's a man that's better than your whole midfield, blood. That's ever anyone playing your midfield, blood. You understand? That's who Kante wants to be, blood. That's who Kante looked up to as a kid, blood. He looked up to a lot of man. Pause. But you get me? That was his main idol. You understand? So
Right.
let me get that in.
Right. So did we have the same energy for Super Frankie Lampard when he was at the wheel? All right, cool. So with that in mind, I'm gonna go for a Brentford win because it's not even on a bias thing. New manager bounce and also fresh manager bounce and everything like that when it comes to Patrick Vieira. He has to show me why he can get the best out of Crystal Palace. And if it's anything like the Chelsea game, I am yet to see that. Palace dead ass didn't offer a thing. Didn't even bother going forward. Defensively, they were solid, I guess, but it's like very loosely with the word solid there. I need to see more from them. Brentford are going in with confidence. It's their first Premier League season, and they got a very big scalp against you guys in the first game as well. So I expect them to carry that momentum on, and I expect Brentford to get the win.
I'm going for a draw. This one, I think, a draw. I think this one's got Desmond 2-2 written all over it. I say draw because the fans, you get me? And it's always, Lewis, you've been to Selhurst Park, blood. You know how it gets rocking down there, blood. But then Palace fans get going. And that fucking eagle before the game, blood. You get me? Trying to fly around, shit on the nigga's head, blood, man. Dodging the eagle. You understand? I'm either dodging the eagle, yeah, or I'm looking behind a fucking post trying to see the fucking game, blood. You understand?
Selhurst Park reeks for an away ground. They need to renovate that.
And quick. Goodison's another one.
Goodison too, the pair of them.
Oh my days, blood. Fucking pain, bro. But yeah, I see draw all over this one. Zar, Goonie?
I'm going for a Brentford win. The riding high, riding confident off us, and I believe Palace is still missing some key players. I don't know if Eze's probably still out and all that.
Yeah, Eze's still out.
And Patrick Vieira, the new manager thing and all. I think Brentford beats them.
Brentford win as well, but my reason going to be different. It's no disrespect to your legend Patrick Vieira, but I watched Nice play before, and he played quite negative football over there. So I can't really see where too much.
But was that because of what he had? Was he adapting to his situation?
Well,
whereas now, where he's got the likes of Zaha,
that's why I say
he can play a more expansive style.
It remains to be seen because listen, obviously Chelsea played.
Did you see him at NYCFC?
Who?
Vieira.
Patrick Vieira.
He was there.
Yeah.
What the day we was there, or as
No, he was a manager.
As the manager, yeah. I knew he was here for MLS. I forgot that it was. I didn't realize it was NYCFC, but I knew he was here for MLS. But my thing is that I haven't. Although obviously the opposition was Chelsea, I haven't really seen enough going forward to be able to say comfortably that Palace are going to be getting goals this season, especially from what I've personally seen from Vieira with Nice. So I'm gonna go with a Brentford win.
Leeds taking on Everton. Obviously, Leeds got put in a spliff by United, blood.
5-1.
Absolute spliff, blood. Everton got a good win as well. That was a great goal from Decore, blood. You understand? Absolute top bins there. Ellen Road settings, blood. The fans always make an impact. Rafa Benitez's first away game.
I'm going.
This one's as Heady One would say, blood. This one's a bit of a sticky one. Still,
Leeds win.
I'm going draw.
Leeds win.
I don't know because I don't know if Kelvin Phillips is going to be fit yet. Like,
he is.
Still.
I heard he. I read that he is. He's
he's fit. Yeah.
He's available for selection. Yeah.
No, but is he available to start? That was the. Is he going to start? That was the issue.
So for selection is what I saw. I don't know about starting.
Yeah. See, so I don't know, bro. That means he can go on the bench, blood. I'm going Everton, bro. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Iwobi looks on form. Richarlison looks on form. Goal and assist last week for Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin get himself a goal. Yeah, I'm going to go for Everton.
Yeah, I just don't see Leeds winning this one, but I could see Everton winning because if Rafa Benitez plays expansive, I think you can really get the most out of that Everton side. And I also think Leeds also open themselves up with the way that they play too. And Benitez is a very, very good manager who a lot of people sleep on. So, I mean, Everton win or a draw? I'm going to go for a draw in this one, to be honest. I think, we can't underestimate the way Leeds play either. And just because they got spanked by Man United doesn't mean that they can't give anyone else a game either. So, I think it's going to be an open one, but I don't think I'll see a winner in this one. I think it'll be a draw.
Leeds on, listen, and with Bielsa in particular, he's a man of extremes. He can go and get slapped 5-0 one week and then
And then win
the same
5-0
the
the next.
following week.
Yeah.
This is why I say, like, for me, I've got that
it goals?
feeling that Leeds are just gonna come through and they're just gonna be. They're gonna just go gung ho attack, and I reckon they're gonna get goals.
There's
I honestly
goals on
think
both
so.
sides of the field
Yeah,
with Leeds.
I honestly think so,
the
man. I
defensive
reckon
side
Leeds
and
will
offense.
steal it.
So,
Draw. I'm going draw on this one.
Man City, Norwich. Now, both teams are chasing their first win of the season. This is mad. This is the only time, yeah? This is the only time you're probably going to get to laugh at Man City, blood.
Bro,
You
they're
get
on
me?
a
Because-
streak. People forget they lost to Leicester.
Bro, they've lost,
They lost to
2 in a
Leicester.
row
Yeah,
because
that's
they
what I'm
lost. They lost the Community Shield to Leicester. Iheanacho with the winning penalty. They went to Shite Art Lane last week and then lost there. Even though the scum never had Kane.
3 in a row. Just gonna add that.
Yeah, that's true. Three in a row. If you do pull it back to last season, it is actually 3 in a row. Terrible run of form for Man City, but Liverpool put Norwich City in a spliff last week, and I believe that Man City are going to put them in a bong this week, blood. They'll put them in a bong this week, blood. You get me? I'm going City 5-0, doc.
I'm on that same page. You know what? I'm gonna add a little extra. Not only is it a bong, they put some green tea in there as the bong water to add some fucking flavor. You know, ramp that up to a little 7-0 Man City. It's gonna be a bloodbath out there. No joke.
I'm not as enthusiastic about Man City as most people are, but I'm gonna go 2-1 Man City. I still think they'll win it, but I don't think they're gonna batter them. I reckon 2, maybe 3-1 actually. 3-1 Man City.
I mean, so what? You think Norwich is going to get their first goal of the season at Etihad?
It can happen, bro. 3-1. Why the fuck not? I just
That
think
defense is shaky. I can't lie. I wouldn't put it past them. Like,
Yeah, but you have to remember, there's no John Stones, no Carl Walker. You understand? It's not their whole first choice. But remember that.
I can see it.
But the level of Norwich, blood, man, like Pookie, fam, like, come on, bro, like, he had like 5 good games in his season and then he just went ghost.
Is that Todd Cantwell still playing?
Yep.
Yep.
And he's not injured or nothing like that.
Nope,
He's
nope,
playing with
nope.
Billy
He's a-
G as well, blood.
Potential.
He's a target for, I think Villa want him as the Grealish replacement.
Plus, don't forget Billy Gilmore pulling the strings. I
Done
could see him pull a
already.
goal or 2,
You see what I'm
but
saying?
still, Man City win. Like, there's no chance there's going to be anything else.
I forgot to say as well, just on the Leeds game, Patrick Bamford, he signed a new contract as well until 2026. blood.
shit, with Leeds.
You get me? Former Chelsea prodigy, innit?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
That
say
great
prodigy.
striker. Has more missed chances than Werner last season, but still quality striker anyway. And-
Abraham or Bamford? Just quickly.
Ooh.
Right now, Bamford. In terms of a ceiling, I'd probably push to Tammy Abraham, but Bamford got 18 goals last season in a great Leeds side. And Tammy Abraham, the closest he got was 15 in all competitions for us. And even in that season, he got like 7 of those in 3 games. So it's a bit of a false image. So I'm going to go Bamford.
Goonie.
Yeah, it's got to be Bamford. The numbers speak for itself, mate. And Tammy, again, has got a few years less than him in his development. So it would be kind of unfair to compare them right now.
Going down to the seaside, Brighton taking on Watford. They both got an opening day win. Brighton coming from behind to beat Burnley. Watford beating Aston Villa 3-2. Maupay, the cheat, getting himself a goal. With obviously he got dashed.
Also getting
dashed,
crushed.
blood. He got, bro. I actually can't believe that goal went to VAR. And VAR gave that goal. You know,
Rugby ruck over.
Hey.
I couldn't believe that VAR actually said goal given. Because when it went VAR, I was like, these men are disallowing this, blood. When I saw goal given, I said, "What, Lord?"
In American English, he got steamrolled, bro.
He got
Yeah,
moved
you know what I
to
mean?
He got steamrolled,
He got put.
bro.
What's the other one? He got put in the wood chipper.
That's a new
wood
one.
chipper.
I swear down, Lewis, but they got some mad sayings out there, brother. I'll tell you that, fam. But I'll go Brighton. You know, home fans. I rate Graham Potter as a manager as well. He's actually trying to get Darwin from Benfica. He's actually trying to make some bro. He's a very what's the word? He is a very ambitious manager, blood. To try and get a man like Darwin to no disrespect, Brighton. You get me? The man are known for pebbles on your beach, blood. You understand? And you stick a rock. You get me? And your fucking seagulls just shitting up the whole fucking strip.
The whole beach.
You understand? You imagine Darwin down there, blood. That's a little wave, fam. Darwin, Basuma. Maybe the likes of Basuma could attract him.
Yeah, there you go.
I could see it go either way, to be honest, but I do think Brighton get the win in this game too. Like, they're well known for being really good at creating chances. Watford, you have to give credit. They went 3-0 up against a really good Aston Villa side last week. But I don't know. I feel with Watford, I still have to just see a bit more from them in terms of consistency. They're back in the Premier League, so it's a fresh slate with them. I don't really know what to expect out of Watford. Whereas Brighton, I know they're going to make a lot of chances. Again, just are they clinical or are they not clinical? So I'm going to stick with what I know. I'm going to go with Brighton for the win.
I'm going to go draw on this one. As you alluded to, Watford I haven't seen much of since they were down last season. Draw for this one for me.
Yeah, do you know what? Brighton win, to be honest with you. It's more, and you know what? It's just based on more of like the devil that I know rather than the devil that I don't. Because again, it's like with Watford, it's consistency remains to be seen. They got one or two players there. Ismaila Sarr really impressed me last game. But I don't think there's enough there for Watford.
Camacho as well, blood. When he come off the
Camacho
bench.
too, yeah. So, but I'm still going for the Brighton win, bro. Brighton.
Ismaila.
We're going to the other side of the coast, blood. Southampton taking on Man United. Obviously, Southampton, everyone put them in a spliff. Man United rolling into this one, very confident. I think Varane is available. You get me? Sancho available. 5-1 victory. I gotta go Man United, blood.
Yep. Man United, Pogba looks happy.
Bruno scoring goals and not penalties.
Yeah, not penalties. Lots of them too. He's scoring lots of goals, not just a goal. Yeah, you gotta go Man United with this one. I'm going Man United.
Oh, it's gotta be Man United, bro. And even was it their away record last season ridiculous as well? They had a good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they had a mad away record last year. I can't even lie.
And then on top of that, they've built and improved their team.
Yeah.
You can't really see much else but a United win, bro. That might even all be a 4-0 as well, 4-1.
I can't lie. I'm going to be the controversial one here, and I'm going to say a draw in this game.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so as well, but I think Ollie Tax is hefty as hell, so you really can't predict it. You all know that as well. I mean, you lot have seen enough from Manchester United in the last 2 years to know you can't predict the hell out of this side. Yeah, they beat Leeds United 5-1, but Leeds United are well known for falling apart against the big teams. They fell apart against us, fell apart against Man United. Even
guys us, we beat them 4-2. We slapped them as well.
Got a hat-trick and everything.
Yeah.
Leeds United, I mean, is good and all beating them, but like, I'd take it with a bit of a pinch of salt. I think Southampton are a very underrated side as well. I know they did lose to Everton in the last game, but I don't think that they got battered or anything like that. I think it was just Everton took the lead and then they just pulled away from them a little bit. It happens in those sorts of games. Manchester United also have to bed in Varane. They have to bed in Sancho. I think Varane comes into the team and plays a bit solid. I don't expect him to have to adjust that much or anything. Sancho, I got my eye out for him because I think a lot of people are hyping him up and he's a class player. He will come good in the Premier League, but Bundesliga tax hurts, man. We've known from Kai Havertz, we've known from Timo Werner. Players need to adjust. It's an open league over there, and here you don't get nearly the same amount of time on the ball. So I don't really expect Sancho to hit the ground running like people expect him to. So I see a draw in this sort of game. I also hope for a draw, but United could win anyway. I'm saying draw.
Wolves taking on Tottenham. Now Nuno travels to his former club. Second game of the season, blood. Wolves are chasing their first point of the season. They lost to Leicester last weekend, 1-0. Jamie Vardy with another goal. You get me? He's still relevant. He's still trolling. Is he the biggest shithousery player in the Premier League? Is he the biggest wind-up merchant?
Yep, in history.
Because he literally scored against Wolves and he went, whoa!
Oh, yeah.
He's worse than Rudiger. You reckon he's worse than Rudiger? You think he's worse than Rudiger, Lewis?
Yeah. Rudiger aspires to be Jamie Vardy, blood. He's like elite. He's elite trolling, blood. He's like Big Cat. That nigga's elite troll.
Bro, I have never seen anyone consistently score goals and consistently go to rile up the opposition fans.
Yeah.
So
Jamie,
yeah.
that is his game. That is his. Everyone knows him as the shithouse.
Yeah.
Like, he's the guy. If you're chanting against him in a match, you'll have guys nodding and say, "Don't say nothing about him because he'll come score in 5 minutes."
Yeah,
and then he goes
guy,
and
innit?
scores. And then he either does like the Eagle celebration if he's at Crystal Palace, or if it's at Spurs or something, he'll just run in front of their home fans and laugh in their face.
kick
Something
the
like
flag.
that.
At us, he does that.
The ears, yeah.
Yeah, with us, he ain't done
Us, he
anything.
us, he does that.
Goes and
Get a
kicks
chance
the
to do
corner
it when
flag.
we play them this season, innit? But Jamie Vardy, yeah, biggest shithouse, not even just in the league now, in history. I don't think I've seen a bigger shithouse. Even the likes of Diego Costa, man, nah. Diego Costa, Vardy shows levels in terms of shithousing. Who did Wolves play as well? I'm sorry.
Wolves, they played Leicester, but
No,
they
I
played
mean, this week.
Tottenham. But
Tottenham.
I think Tottenham like they don't really. It's Wolves away for them is a sticky one still. But Nuno going back there, he's gonna want to whoop them, blood. He's gonna want to put them on the barbecue, put them in a spliff, bong, all of that, blood. You get me? And I have to be totally honest, blood. Tottenham looked really good last week, and without Kane, Mora, Son, Pigeon, aka Bergwijn, what's his name? Tanganga.
Even bootleg
They
Kane, even BTEC Kane looked good.
Yeah, Oliver Skip. You get me? They look good, blood, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm going for a scumbag win still.
Can I be real with you for this sort of game? And I hear exactly what you're saying about Tottenham last week. They played really well against Manchester City. But Nuno knows how to play against Manchester City. And playing against Manchester City is also straightforward. Like, if you can cope with the pressure that they put on you in the final third, you can last in the game. And that's exactly how they played. They sat deep. They defended really well, and they were dangerous as hell on the transition. That's because Man City open up and give you space like that. Wolves, as we all know, are a defensive side. I don't know if their new manager plays defensive football like that, but as a side that I know, they're a defensive team.
Wolves should have beat Leicester last week. I mean, Adama Traore had chance after chance, and he bottled it, blood.
Yeah.
Like, Leicester were lucky to come out of that game with all 3 points, blood, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, that's why I
Wolves
see it
didn't
being
do
a
that
tighter
bad.
game than people expect, because I've seen Nuno against a team that attacks them. Now I ain't seen him against a team that sits deep. And I know
being
at Wolves they struggled with that too. Like, their first season when they were in the Premier League, they beat everyone in the top 6, but they got like 1 point against everyone in the bottom 5. They clearly struggle against low blocks. I want to see what Nuno's like against a low block.
But being that it's his previous low block, will he know, like, he might know the ins and outs to get behind that block? You understand?
He might do. That's a bit of an X factor to it. I can't lie. But that's why I'm saying I can't really say too much about the way Nuno plays yet, because I haven't seen him against that low block yet. This is the perfect chance as well, because Nuno knows the team, but the team also knows Nuno as well. They know what to expect from him as a manager. If he can beat this sort of low block and beat him convincingly, cool. Spurs are a bit of a danger. If not, then I'm still reserving judgment on Tottenham. But for now, I'm going to say draw. I'm going to go
0-0. I don't think there's even going to be a goal scored, to tell you the truth.
Wow.
So?
I'm going to go... Pains me. I mean, you got to give Tottenham credit. They beat a phenomenal City side. I'm going to go Tottenham.
Nuno has spoken on Harry Kane as well. Obviously, pre-match press conference and all that. He said that he's feeling better. His fitness is getting better and better every day. He will join the group on Friday. Then we will make the decision for the Wolves game on Saturday. So Kane could be involved for Tottenham on the weekend, blood. You get me? Could that be his last game for Tottenham? I mean, there's been a lot of controversy going around about how Harry Kane has gone about this transfer to Man City. You've got the likes of Graham Souness, which doesn't even surprise me, defending him. Harry Kane, you get me? I'm not going to say certain things because they tried to cover me last time, but you don't already know. Go back to AFTV and you know what I'm thinking right now, blood! You get me? We'll just leave it there, blood! You get me? Because they want to jump on Pogba. I want to big up Micah Richards, blood. I want to big up Micah Richards, blood. Because if he wasn't there, that whole little segment could have gone left, blood. Because Graham Souness, he pulled out his big machete, his chopper, and he was there chipping at Pogba, blood.
The agenda's mad,
Harry
innit?
Kane's an angel.
After
All this bullshit. When has Pogba ever? I'm not even a Man United fan, but when has Pogba ever come out and said, "I want to leave Man United"?
Zero.
Not once.
When is he put on a Man United shirt and not put in effort?
0 times. I mean,
Like when?
It's
Like, please tell me, bro.
It's
Like,
crazy.
please tell me. Because it's Harry Kane, England captain, you already know, rare tear. You get me? Butter won't melt. You know what I mean?
It's and then after
Imagine that was Sterling. Imagine, like, look when Sterling wanted to leave Liverpool to go to Man City. Oh, greedy this, greedy that, rare tear. You get me? When Saka bought his mama house. Oh, Busayo Saka, When Foden buys his house. Oh, Phil Foden,
Hey,
Man United, Man City star that buys
Congrats.
his mum a new house.
Congrats.
Why is this blood? The only man who's of Caucasian descent who gets shit is Rooney. Rooney's the only one. Rooney is like one of us, blood. Rooney might as well just come over to the dark side, blood. Just come over, bro, because you get the same treatment that we get, blood, in the media, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
He's the only one who gets that. You get me? That. You understand? That heat.
With
You get me?
Saint
If this was Sterling keeping up this fuckery, or Rashford trying to pull this to I don't know. Let's just say for this situation, PSG wanted Rashford, and then Rashford didn't turn up to training. You think they give a fuck if Rashford is feeding the whole of fucking Bolton and Stockport and all these places, blood?
Nope.
When he turns on that now, blood, it's disgusting, bro. You get me? And it just shows you that it's embedded.
And then the
It's
fact
embedded, blood.
what pissed
And
me off.
It's always these old school man. It's always these old school man, blood. You get me? But I just want to big up Micah Richards, blood.
What pissed me
That's
off
why
the
no
most.
one listens to these man anymore. I can't lie. I haven't even watched the segment. 'Cause I know it's just going to piss me off. So I was like, I already know what Souness is on. I already know what Neville's on. I don't need to hear it. Big up Micah Richards for at least standing up and everything like that. I don't know what he said, but big up yourself anyway, because I know what he said at least tried to neutralize the whole situation. Because they're all sitting there talking about a 100, they expect that from a £100 million player, and then they sat in the same ground and watch a £100 million player fail to score or get an assist in a game against Tottenham. Well, we didn't hear nothing. But it is what it is. We know what the game is. But that's why people prefer YouTubers and podcasters to listening to pundits. So we are where we are.
What pissed me off even more is the fact that while Micah Richards was talking and talking sense, Souness was walking away.
Yeah.
He was like walking away. He wasn't even listening. He was walking away. That's just the most disrespectful thing on the planet. And like, dude, Richards is making very valid points. You're talking shit about Pogba on a day that he had 4 assists. He had the game of his life, and here you are talking shit. Oh, shit player. Come on, Souness.
You know what it is? He don't want to be wrong. That's it. And Pogba's proving him wrong.
Yeah.
So you just don't want to hear anything that's against what he has to say.
Facts. But Souness is a prick. We all know him, blood. You get me? Fuck Souness. You understand? You're old. You get me? Your thought process is done out here, blood. No one even really gives a fuck, blood. You get me? Michael Richards put you in a spliff, blood. And I know for certain when they went off air, I know Michael Richards probably stuck it on him even more. Like, who the fuck are you trying to walk around in circles? Do you know what I mean? Like a dickhead on live TV. Are you fucking mad? Because I could see Michael Richards was visibly getting angry, blood. And this is a Man City legend. Well, not a legend, but they rate him highly at Man City. Like, you understand? Won their first ever Premier League title, bro. He's rated highly in Man City, and he's out here defending a red. You get me? So, enough respect to Michael Richards, blood. He didn't have to do that, fam. You get me?
Damn right, but that's what we need more of, like just neutral pundits. But we never really get that anyway. And I feel like you also get given more of the spotlight if you are controversial as well, which is why we've seen this Pogba agenda just get dug in for the next 3-4 years, because people talk about it. It starts becoming a topic. Souness has become a meme because of it. So of course they're going to keep him on more regularly and have him continue to push this Pogba agenda. I bet they probably told him before the shoot that they're going to talk on Pogba, so be ready for it and shit. And that's why he went off with all that waffle he was talking about last Sunday.
Facts, bro. But that's it, people. Episode 79, Eliza.
Yep, 79.
Episode 79 wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. Big up everyone. You get me? Big up everyone that listens every week. You don't know. I love you like cook food. Everyone that watches. You don't know. I love you like cook food. Big up my brother Jets on the buttons. Josh in the corner. My brother Zar. My brother Goonie. Big up Carefree Lewis for coming through. Let them know where to find you, bro.
Yeah, guys, if you want to see more from me, check out Carefree Lewis G on YouTube and Twitter. And also check out, not Carefree Lewis G, check out Chelsea Fan TV. Same socials and everything, same name, just Chelsea Fan TV. And yeah, Troopz, Zar, Goonie, everyone else in the background as well. Big up all you guys for having me on as well. Much appreciated.
Come on, you already know, blood. Subscribe to TroopzTV, subscribe to Barstool, subscribe to Man Knows Football. And like I say at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.